building expectations and then just watching them slowly crumble right in front of you. I don't really know what else I was expecting from hiring a team of British and principally English players. That's kind of par for the course for that, really. It's a good job I'm not the England manager as well, isn't it? Oh, wait. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Norwich City bouncing back, and it's that time of the year again where things are just starting to go wrong. Don't you just love to see it? I don't know. Obviously last time we had those absolutely thrilling 0-0 draws with Sheffield United and Blackburn Rovers, and it's been brilliant ever since. We have tripled the number of league defeats we've had this season. We went until January before losing to Man City. We've now lost to Liverpool and Chelsea as well. Both of those games quite similar. We took the lead in the Liverpool game. Adam actually he scored. He started the game and he scored, and then they very quickly took the lead themselves, and that was that. And then the Chelsea game, we took the lead again very early on. James Maddison with a goal, held out a bit longer this time, but the result was still the same, a 2-1 win for the opposition. So yeah, I guess they're very difficult games. To be fair, losing away to City, Liverpool, Chelsea, that's not too bad. It's just a shame we couldn't have won against Sheffield United at home and Blackburn away. That would have been more likely. There has been one win in the league since last time, though, to be fair, and it was a 2-0 win at Villa Park. Aston Villa defeated an own goal from Mike Norrie and then a goal from James Maddison to seal it. It was quite good, quite encouraging, good performance from everyone involved, and we're certainly going to need that today because we've got the Euro Cup, Europa League, second knockout round, and our opposition is Borussia Mönchengladbach, a team I have managed on the channel before, and they're having a pretty average season in the Bundesliga, in 8th place at the moment, quite close at hand behind Schalke, Hoffenheim, but well off the pace of Bayern Munich. So we have got a good chance this one, I would say. So Brighton in between as well, which is a game we absolutely must win in the league. They're in 9th this season, not being as prolific as they have been the last couple of years. We need to be winning that one. We've still got some tricky games coming up. We've got Manchester United, we've got Arsenal, but our run-in is actually relatively encouraging on paper anyway. So hopefully we should have a bit of a strong league finish to get ourselves up the table. It was looking so good, it has fallen away a bit, but we do still sit in 5th place, 53 points. We are level on points with Arsenal, but quite a few points clear of Everton. So Europa League is looking pretty good, and we're very, very close behind Man City and Liverpool, really. So we could still get into the Champions League through the league if we don't end up winning the Europa League itself. So that's not too bad, but we could have been winning the league. When you look at them, Liverpool and City have both lost 7 matches. We've only lost 3, which is the same as Man United, and only 1 more than Chelsea. It's the draws, stupid draws. Draws we've thrown away, draws we haven't managed to break the opposition down. That's cost us, because we would be in a genuine conversation for the title fight, and it's just a bit disappointing. Anyway, without further ado, Borussia Mönchengladbach are the opponents today, and we've got a bit of a selection dilemma owing to some very poor form and some injuries as well. Henderson is in goal. The defence is as you would expect. Lewis, Roberts, Mepham and Aaron's midfield. Cook comes back from suspension, which he's of course had recently. Phillips and Maddison are alongside him. Now the forward players are not playing particularly well. No one's in great form, so there's question marks about who we necessarily go with. I'm going to go with Dominic Solanke on the left hand side. Dele Alli played against Chelsea. He got a 6.1. He was awful. I don't trust Todd Cantwell as far as I can throw him. We could play Hitchman, who is developing really quite well. Now I'm looking at him, I'm thinking maybe we play Hitchman. Do we just play him? It's a big game, but maybe we do. Maybe not from the start, but I think I'm going to put him on the bench. Ali's such a useful squad player though, so I don't want to... we're doing that because I don't trust Buendia as far as I can throw him. Solanke's going to start there for now though, but Ryan Davis I'm going to actually play on the right hand side purely because David Brooks, who would be playing, he's been in good form. He is unfortunately injured for this one. Marcus Edwards got a 6.1 against Chelsea as well. Was absolutely awful. His recent form, and indeed his whole form this season, has been woeful. Absolutely woeful by his previous standards. I don't think he really deserves to start. So Davis, although he's principally a Mazzala, that's the main thing we're going to play him as. He can reasonably play on the right-hand side. He's left-footed. I think this is probably a stupid decision, but we're going to go with it anyway. We're also back in Murray McCunny. He started off so well this season. He's not been particularly prolific. He hasn't scored for a long time. Can he score today? We switch his role up. He's going to be a complete forward on attack. We'll see how he gets on with that. I wish I could have more players on the bench just in case what I'm doing is stupid. I feel that's probably... I'm going to put Edwards on the bench. We'll risk not having a backup goalkeeper. So some interesting decisions then. Mönchengladbach, there's the team. They've got this guy here, Bright Ari Mb, he's English, so he would be a potential. He's left-footed centre-back, potentially someone we could maybe pick up in the future. Did consider him in the summer, but I do feel that Roberts is better, and I do think that was probably justified. Roberts has been a very solid performer. Why am I saying these things? He's going to make a horrendous mistake now. He's got to throw in. Don't immediately make me think that. It's been punched away. He's got it back though, and if we could just score a goal today, that would be encouraging, really. This is the away leg, of course. An away goal, most welcome. Working it nicely through the middle. McCanny finds Ryan Davis, unfamiliar position for him, so let's see how he can do today. Stops the ball well, back to Max Aarons, gets it back. Is he going to take it on? He slides it in. McCanny's there, it's been blocked. It was a good early chance. Encouraging signs. Corner, James Maddison plays it in, looking for anybody. It's been cleared away. He gets it back, and no, he doesn't, just gives it away. Because why would you bother looking when you're playing a pass? Luckily, there's quite a lot of defenders back, but Jeremy Berger running through, and it's brilliant save from Dean Henderson, acrobatic. Well, early encouragement for us has, of course, given way to just nothing. Mepham clears it away, not particularly convincingly. Mönchengladbach still pressing on, looking for a goal themselves. They, of course, need to score today as it's the home game. It's just bouncing from one end to the other. That's a poor pass, though. Solanke gets it, but then we just give it away. We get it back, though. Ryan Davis has looked okay, gives the ball away. I mean, it's literally just chaos, but just the ball going all over the place between both sides. Can we actually get a chance? Solanke does indeed score a goal. Would you look at that? Chaotic action. I mean, he gets a lucky bounce there. Maddison slips it into McCanny. It's a good ball round the corner, and Solanke with a pretty lucky finish. Some questionable goalkeeping, but we will take it. Not sure it's entirely deserved, but well, I'm very pleased to get it. We've got an away goal just before the break. Here come Mönchengladbach though, and it's a really simple equaliser for them. Rajabov with a very easy header. Henderson, I think he tried his best. It's more the question marks of the defence. Mepham is on a 6.6. Is he really at fault for this? I think, let's just see. So it's simply worked. Dallo puts it in. I mean, he's been out-jumped there as Chris Mepham. Not his best defensive efforts there. Usually so reliable for us. So very, very frustrating. Can we fight back? Lewis knocks it down, but straight back to them. It's not a particularly great advert for football today, is it? And the ball over the top. Well, there they go. They've scored. I was wondering how to pronounce his name. Let's take some time on that. Givanilton. Yep, that we'll go with that. Givanilton. The more important thing is he's scored, and we're losing. We've thrown away a lead again. What else did you expect, really? Right, we'll make a change because it's been genuinely... Well, actually, we'll do a shout first of all. I'm going to fire them up because it's not good enough, really, is it? Sloppy. I mean, a 2-1 defeat away from home isn't awful, generally speaking, in a two-legged game. Chris Mepham, do we take him off? But then we bring on Ethan Ampadu. I don't want to do that. Phillips is not playing particularly well. We'll bring on Hamza Chowdhury. Go a bit more positive as well. I mean, Maddison's now tired. He's not playing well either. I would prefer to keep him on for his set-piece action. Davis with a cross in. Solanke misses an open goal. It was a little bit high for him, but nevertheless, you'd have liked him to get that one on target. Maddison, I guess, is going to have to come off. We'll move Davis to his more natural position, and then we will bring on... Well, we put Marcus Edwards on the bench for a reason. He's not playing particularly well this season, but he does love these kind of European nights, although Ryan Davis has immediately now got injured himself, so that's just great news. Dele Alli can come on. Less than 10 minutes to go, nothing really being done. This is the story of the save, really, isn't it? Story of the save. If there was one game to sum it all up, I say that we haven't conceded in the 95th minute, so it's not quite an accurate depiction. If we conceded in the 95th minute, that would be more realistic in terms of what we normally do. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of this game. An away goal is okay, I suppose. We'll have to take it because we've not got anything else. A 2-1 defeat to Borussia Mönchengladbach despite the result. I'm pleased with your performance out there. I'm not going to say that one. It was rubbish. I'm not going to make him come into training, but I am far from pleased with that result. Some people are disappointed. I don't think that's really very justified. It's not been a particularly good day. Ryan Davies out for 2 weeks. That's good news. Maddison not out for that much longer. We've got Brighton in 3 days' time. Still no David Brooks, unfortunately, which means we're going to have to play somebody who is not in even remotely good form, whether it's Edwards or maybe we bring back Emi Buendia. I think, you know what, maybe he wants to leave. Just play him out there. I felt we only did a team meeting relatively recently, so I didn't think we'd be able to, but we have, and the players seem somewhat motivated after that one, so that's at least encouraging. Well, we have actually taken the lead here very early on. It's a corner that's helped us out. Buendia restored to the side. Chris Mepham doing what he did so often last season. We've scored 2 as well. It's because I'm not doing the full commentary. That's why. Max Aaron's, good work from him. Pull back. Dele Alli, because Maddison's still got a bit of an injury. Yep, really good. Why can't you do this more often? Oh, this is more like it. There we go. Free kick from Brighton. Not even very good. Because what is Dean Henderson doing? He's actually had a good season. That was impressive. Well, it's actually 3-0. 3-0. Dominic Solanke again with a very lucky goal. Seems to be recovering a bit of form. Well, there's still 30 seconds left, but we've got a 2-goal lead. I think even we, surely, I mean, if we do, at least it's going to be spectacular. We're on the defensive system, of course, and they've scored another goal. There's literally 10 seconds left, though. So, unless they've bribed the 4th official, I don't think there can there really be more. And they've got Roberto Firmino playing for them, for the looks of things, and that was. I mean, we've prepared. We've done everything we can, really. Surely that's it. Blow the whistle, please. There we go. We hold on, just about 3-2 win. In the end, is not massively impressive, but hey, we'll take the 3 points. Very good result against a consistently tricky side. We go up to 4th, 56 points. Liverpool and Arsenal both still have a game in hand, but yeah, that's most welcome indeed. Should also say as well, could have mentioned this a couple of episodes ago, just never really remembered to do so, but we have signed a new contract until 2031, which is a bit of a relief given the fact of how last season went. Bit of a pay rise as well. So yeah, not too bad. Locks us in for a few more years, unless of course we do get sacked. And we got this old classic as well. Jamal Lewis has got a bruised thigh from that game. He's going to be out for 1 to 3 days. We've got the game against Borussia Mönchengladbach in 3 days' time. So apparently he's going to be sidelined for it. 1, he will be fit and fine for the game in 3 days' time anyway. And 2, he's got a bruise, so even if he's not fully fit, he can still play without any issues. So yeah, Phil, why is there no option for me to say he's going to be fine? Why do I have to say one of these stupid things? I'm not even going to bother answering. Right, second leg time. There's still some really difficult sides left in this competition, namely Arsenal, which I didn't even notice. Brighton have gone through against Celtic as well. RB Leipzig are through. So yeah, obviously I want to go through. Obviously I want to progress. The board want us to get to the quarterfinals. That is the expectation. Maybe though in some ways actually not doing that could be quite beneficial for our league finish. I don't know. We'll give it a go though. This is going to be the team. There's certainly some questionable selection choices coming up here. Dean Henderson's going to be in goal. Obviously, defence is still the same. Jamal Lewis is fine. He's not fully fit. His morale is now awful purely because of that utterly stupid press article. We'll give him a bit of a pep talk. But anyway, midfield is going to be Harry Winks, Hamza Chowdhury and James Maddison. He's recovered. Basically, Phillips hasn't been playing particularly well. Neither has Lewis Cook. Chowdhury's not completely fit, but he should be alright for most of the game. David Brooks has recovered. He's going to be on the right-hand side for at least most of the match. Solanke scored, so he keeps his place on the left. And then Adam Eder played against Brighton, didn't score, but neither's Murray McCunny. So I want to try and get him to stop being unhappy. So we'll play him in this one. Why not? Right, we need some revenge. We've got the away goal. That could prove pretty crucial as long as we stop them from scoring today. Yeah. Let's go for it. 15 minutes in, nothing happening. I'm going to go positive because we need to score a goal. It's as simple as that. A 1-0 win, which is one of our specialties, would be enough for us. It's made no difference at all. We're half an hour in. We've only just had our first shot of the game. It wasn't even on target. Here's a corner though. Maddison to Mepham. It's not gone in. Mepham knocked it down. Adam somehow didn't score. The highlight's still going, but I want to go back and see what just happened. So the corner comes in from Maddison. Mepham knocks it on, and then Adam somehow he falls over his feet. The goal was open. The goalkeeper was on the floor, and now they've got a corner of their own. Jeremy Berger plays it in. We managed to knock it away. We've intercepted and we're looking to counter though. James Maddison racing through. He's been shutting out onto the right hand side, but he's found David Brooks. Gives it back to Max Aarons. Pulls it back. Maddison's there. Shot in from the edge of the area. He's so deadly when he does that. James Maddison makes it 1-0. As it stands, we are going through. From their corner, we've gone and scored. It's refreshing when we do that. It is good when the tables are turned, and it's a good effort from James Maddison. Well, it's broken kindly for Jamal Lewis in the box. He doesn't really know what to do with himself. He's been kicked over though. It's definitely a penalty. If not, he's one of the worst actors ever, because he got scared. He's not used to being in that position. He's managed to win a penalty, which we are thankful for. And Adam Eder is going to take it. Usually so prolific. If it won't be him, it would be Maddison. If he can score it, which he can do, that would be very good. That's why I don't want to lose him. He still has goals in him. Could be a very important moment in the context of this match and of the season. We're 2-0 up, 3-2 on aggregate. And that is pretty good indeed. I'm pleased with the performance, boys. Quite a lot of players lack in fitness, obviously, because of previous things which we're going to have to take off. David Brooks amongst them. It's a beautiful ball from Maddison. Brooks, can he beat a man? He's been held up a little bit. But, well, the ball has managed to still find a teammate. Chris Mepham being dragged out of position, though. We are still on the attack. Hamza Chowdhury racing into the box. Kind bounce for him. Still has it. Solanke's there. The deftest of touches off his head. 15 for the season now for the surprise star, Dominic Solanke. And with 3-0, I think it might be all right. A lot of luck about this one, though. Chowdhury, I mean, he gets a block there. Well, carnage there. But he manages to get the pass away. And Solanke cannot believe his luck. And that is looking pretty good. Right, I think we start making the changes now. We don't make any risks. So David Brooks is coming off for Buendia. Hamza Chowdhury is coming off for Calvin Phillips. And then Jamal Lewis, who's got that injury as well, comes off for Aaron Hickey. Roberts with the throw. A beautiful long throw. Trying to find anyone. He's found Solanke. It's managed to be knocked in. It's not going to be ruled out for offside, is it? No. It's just because it's an own goal. Pure carnage. Once again from the long throw. We do this occasionally. I mean, it's a wonderful throw from Roberts. Solanke knocks it on. He hits the crossbar. And then poor Neyhouse just bounces off him over the line. Could be even more. Maddison with a free kick in. Buendia just over. Well, this has certainly been much more encouraging, really. Aaron Hickey racing down the left-hand side. Beats the defender. Crossing. Can we make it 5? No, it's claimed by Wolf in the Mönchengladbach goal. They need how many goals at this point? 3. Then they'll go through on away goals. It's not out of the question. And they've got one. It's that man, Juvenilton, with his 12th of the season. That was sloppy. Again, it's a goal kick. Booted down. We don't get close to the ball. I mean, that is shocking once again from, I think it's Roberts. And yeah, they've got an away goal back. Our away goal has been cancelled out, but hopefully we've got enough about us to get it done anyway. Eden knocks it on. It's gone in. Roberts atones for his error at the back. Free kick again from Maddison. Adam Eder unlucky, but Hayden Roberts at a tight angle makes it 5. Good work from Maddison again. Yeah, knock on from Eder. It was going wide, actually, but Roberts, brilliant finish from him. Very reactive. And yeah, 6-3. I think it's probably all right. Well, there we go. We recover nicely. Very good performance. And finally, you've actually seen us score some goals in an episode for the first time in, I think, the entire season, apart from the opening day win against Leicester City. It's been not the most interesting selection of games for the episode, but finally, you get something good there. So who will we be playing in the quarterfinal? Lots of teams left in here of pretty high standing. Arsenal, probably the ones we want to avoid. Milan, ideally, although we did beat them in the final, of course, a few years ago. Leipzig, same kind of thing. And then we've got Valencia, Betis, Brighton, and Real Sociedad. Some teams we've played and beaten before, so let's see who we get. It's not Betis, it's not Leipzig. It is Real Sociedad, once again, we have beaten them previously on the route to Europa League glory. All English quarterfinal as well, Brighton versus Arsenal. So yeah, that's not too bad actually. That's probably the kindest one. I'm saying that. Yeah, they're in 8th, so yeah, it is probably the kindest one we could have had. If we do beat them, our semi-final opponents will be Brighton or Arsenal, so that could be a bit more difficult. Arsenal, the most difficult side on paper left in the contest. We're hoping for a favour from Brighton, but anyway, that quarter-final will be next time out. Not too far away, Everton in between as well. As said, we've got some tricky league games coming up. Wolves, who we don't always do particularly well against, and Everton. But after the quarter-final, our final 5 matches on paper are quite straightforward. Bournemouth are in 19th, Brentford are in 18th, West Ham are in 16th, Newcastle 13th, Southampton in 11th. I'd be quite happy if we qualify for the Europa League. We'll settle for that. Anything more than that would be good. If we could get more than 67 points, if we could actually make 70 points maybe, that would be encouraging as well. But we shall see. That will be that for today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you next time.